try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change time.
What's going on, you guys? T-Killa here, aka Troy Bird. Watching an episode of Public Land Giants, getting ready to kick off the start of the 2022 deer season here in Iowa. Got my brother and my brother's running the cameras for me. We're heading to southern Iowa to officially get some cameras hung. Today is July 1st. We got a weekend full of fun planned out, so we're actually coming from North Iowa, headed to southern Iowa. We got about a 4-hour drive ahead of us. Halfway there, we're going to stop in Des Moines. We got a Shields there. I'm going to pick up a couple of cell cams. I just started using cellular cameras this year, and so we're going to stop there, and I'm going to pick up 2 more of the Tacticam Reveal X's. I'm going to get those put out today. And then tomorrow we're going to head to another spot and put up some cameras. But the first spot that we're going to, for some of you out-of-staters that are tuning in, you're going to want to tune into all my episodes and subscribe to my channel, because in this episode I'm just going to let you guys know we are heading to Zone 4 in southern Iowa. And I don't know for sure, being I'm a resident in Iowa, but I think you can draw in Zone 4 with 4 points. If you guys already know, probably, Iowa is a draw state. So in Zone 4, I think you can draw a tag with 4 points. Don't quote me on that. Then tomorrow we're going to go put cameras in Zone 5. So, like I said, if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to my channel, and you guys will see what kind of bucks show up on public land in Zone 4 and Zone 5. My brother and I both live in Zone 10, which is North Iowa, and I'll show you some bucks that we have up there too, which in Zone 10 in Iowa you can draw a tag in 2 years. So that's pretty awesome. We got some awesome bucks up there, you guys. So if you're not one of those guys that wants to wait 4 to 5 years to draw an Iowa tag, in 2 years you can draw a tag up north, and there is some solid bucks up there. So alright, you guys, we are probably an hour out from hitting up Shields, and probably 3 hours away from our first spot in Zone 4 public land in Iowa. Subscribe to the channel so you can see what's here. Catch you guys after a while. Alright, you guys, we're Just pulling into Shields. I'm gonna run in and grab us a couple of trail cameras like I was saying. And I think I had a little too much coffee this morning, because man, do I gotta pee. So that's where we're gonna go first. We're gonna find a bathroom. I'm gonna let loose in there, and then the brother and I are gonna head into Shields and pick us up a couple trail cameras and continue south. So stay tuned, you guys. Guys, well, my brother and I made it to southern Iowa. We are in zone 4, like I was telling you guys, and we stopped at Shields, picked up a couple cameras, some SIM cards, batteries, some locks for the cameras, and we've actually already been to one spot on the other side of the road here earlier, and I got one cell cam put up and a couple other regular cameras. My brother got a camera put up, and we are at the last spot of the day here. And I had some cameras up in this spot last year and had lots of pictures of some big bucks here. Buddy of mine came in here last night. I actually met him here a couple years ago, and we became really good friends. And he was in here last night and was gonna hang a couple cameras, and seen that there was already a camera hanging real close to where I had my camera last year. So I am gonna pick another spot down in this bottom and find a good place to put this other cell camera I got. So yeah, stick with me, you guys. We'll go get this last camera. This one's gonna be a cell cam, and the other one, I don't know if I'm gonna put it up yet, but I got 2 in my pack for this little bottom down here. So hopefully we can get some bucks on camera like I had down in here last year. And stay tuned, you guys, and subscribe to the channel. I'll show you guys what I see in the next episode. Stay tuned. Gotta love Iowa, you guys. Alfalfa fields, bean fields, corn fields, all on public land. This particular field is a bean field. It was a bean field last year too. I actually picked a shed up out of here during the late muzzleloader season, almost right out in front of me out here, right in the middle of the field, a nice 5-point side. I think it was Christmas Day that I picked up that fresh shed. So I'm heading over to the back edge over there. Probably head into the timber a little bit. I'll get back to you guys in a second. Alright, you guys, I'm back. I'm just coming down the edge of this bean field down in this bottom, and I got about halfway to where I wanted to go put my cellular trail camera, and I'm walking right on the edge of this timber that you can see behind me here, walking right down this edge. See the timber gets pretty thick in there, right on the edge of this bean field, and I'm walking along, and I can't help but to notice all these beds. There's a bed there. I was walking a little bit farther, bed there. Looks like a bed there. There's a bed right there. Come up a little farther. Big bed right there. I know a lot of does will like to bed together. There goes a deer. I just spooked a deer. Right back there. I don't know what it was. There is a lot of deer on this edge of this field. And the more I kept walking, I just kept seeing more and more beds. There's a bed there. A bed there. Looks like I might have to put a camera up right here. I haven't decided if I'm going to do my cellular camera or my regular cam. But I'm definitely going to put a camera on this edge, you guys. Stay tuned. Alright, you guys. I made it to this gap in between these two bean fields. As you can see, there's my truck way off in the distance. And I come way up on that edge around that other side. I showed you guys them beds over on that edge. And I made it all the way into this gap. You can see where the big heavy timber stops. There's this gap. And then the timber over here. Well, this gap leads to another bean field. Which I don't know if you can see it, but it's under that tree. You go under that tree and up into that next bean field. Each side is heavy timber. This is just a travel corridor from one bean field to the next. There's my camera. It's the same tree I had my camera in last year. I call it the gap cam. It's just a small gap in between the timber from one bean field to the next. And last year I had a lot of big bucks on this camera in this spot. And I'm hoping them bucks are even bigger this year. So you guys want to see what's on this camera, subscribe to the channel. I'll post it on the next video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, you guys. Back at you again. It is Sunday morning. It is July the 3rd. My brother and I put up them cameras, as you guys saw, in zone 4 yesterday. And we got done with that yesterday, and we shot all the way over. It's about an hour and a half drive to get to this other spot we've hunted in the years past. And we are in zone 5 now. And we kind of stopped hunting this area, about 2019, because this area got hit real bad with the CWD, and we noticed a lot of the mature bucks just weren't in the area. We were getting a lot, just the deer numbers seemed like they were down in general compared to what they'd been in the years past. So we've kept putting cameras up here just to kind of keep an eye on what's going on, and when the mature bucks start showing back up. And we didn't have a whole lot last year. I think the biggest buck I had last year was about a 140-inch 10-point, and I think he was a 4-year-old, because I had pictures of that deer the prior year in 2020, I believe it was. And then last year, 2021, as a 4-year-old, he just wasn't a big buck, and I hate to dedicate my hunting vacation to one deer that's only 140 inches. So we've been just not really hunting this area, but been keeping an eye on it. So we're here today, getting cameras back in here again, just in hopes that some of these bucks have matured up and get a couple more 4 or 5-year-old deer in here. But yeah, we're in zone 5, you guys. Stay tuned. We got the second camera of the day hung. I actually hung one not even 70 yards away from this one in the timber over here on a really heavy packed trail. There's deer poop leading right down the trail. So I got one over there about 70 yards away, one on the field edge. If you guys have watched my videos in the past, I absolutely love my field edge cameras in the summertime. My brother's filming, and behind him, in the direction this camera is facing, is another bean field. So I like to put my cameras on bean field edges, alfalfa field edges, if at all possible during the summer. So stay tuned, you guys. Kevin and I, my brother and I here, we have a bow shoot planned with a couple of buddies of ours that we actually met in southern Iowa hunting. So we're now good buddies with these guys. We're going to a bow shoot with them in Montezuma, and never been there before. So I got a couple more cameras I might hang, but we got to be to that shoot by 11 o'clock. So you guys want to see what's around in Zone 5 and what you have potential of possibly shooting if you draw a tag in this area? Stay tuned.